guys, Saf here and not Hell Hades with a Raid Shadow Legends video. Now, as you all know, every once a year, kind of like, Hell Hades likes to take a holiday, as we all do, as everyone should do. It's very important that you find time in your calendar year to be able to take some time out, go rest, rejuvenate, take your family, go overseas, get some sunshine. But every single time Hell Hades does this, you bet your bottom dollar, you are absolutely going to see some pretty huge major Raid Shadow Legends news. Every time it happens like clockwork. It's almost like they're in his calendar waiting for that one moment in time that he decides to take a day off, and then they drop the biggest news in probably forever. And we're here again. We're here again, guys. We have the biggest Raid Shadow Legends news drop, I would say, for probably the last 12 to 18 months for a lot of players. And it's something that so many people have frustratedly sort of put comments in YouTube videos, in live chats, engaged with all of us creators. And it's always been a pain point for us content creators. We can't mention this guy's name, because if we do, then all we see in the comments is, oh, that's great, but nobody can get him. And it is, of course, Ninja. Ninja is who I am talking about. He used to be available, I think it was actually 3 years to the day, or to like 2 days ago, that Ninja was a free login champion. Log in 7 days and you got yourself Ninja, obviously based off the content creator Ninja, with a awful, terrible, weird face, but hey, it was cool. And he was very, very frustratingly powerful because of this A2 ability and his passive, where he would basically place the burn and activate the burn instantly 3 times and scale his attack and crit damage up multiplicatively. It made him, when he was released at least, the best boss killer in the game. The best boss killer. And I think to some extent he still has the status of the best boss killer in the game, even with all the new additions, because he doesn't need to worry about defense or any of these natures. Now, it's a little bit different these days with lots of AoE max HP champions like Marius and Warmaster Thorian coming out. We've got mythicals that can do quite high damage, and we've also got things like Acrizia that are around, and we also have things like Newt. So it's very difficult for a sort of an end game account necessarily, but for every other player in the game, if you never got Ninja and you are playing, you will be able to get Ninja once more. Now, I've got the news information here that's been shared. Obviously, I don't have this information, which is why this video is coming out a little bit later. But certainly, I've been watching some of the other content creators, and they've kind of like, I've got the information from there. But here's the things that you need to know. So if you're a new player, the way you can get it is you can use one of the new player promo codes, and you can get Ninja that way. Now, new player promo codes only work if you've not used another new player promo code, and it only works if you're within like the first 20 levels or the first few days of your account, right? You've got to be very quick with them, otherwise it will expire. We have a list of all the new player promo codes on the website. We'll add this one in here. This one's going to be released through different social media networks. Once we get it, we will post it out there. We've got to do a bit of digging and research, because I've only just had this news, as of like a few minutes ago. So we'll find it, we'll add it, and if I can, I will put it in the pinned comment of this video. If you're an existing player and you didn't get Ninja, right? If you're not a new player, and you're not a player that was around 3 years ago, you can still get Ninja as well. Plarium are going to release a free login champion, a bit like when we had the Siege gift pack. You'll need to log in for 5 days. On the 5th day, you're going to get Ninja. So everyone is going to be able to get Ninja for the first time in 3 years. It's a very big deal. It's very big news. Now, here's the thing. You might be asking, okay, well, I was around in July 2021. I have Ninja on my account. Like me, I've got Ninja on my account right here. I already have him. So what is in it for me? What do I get? Well, you can't get him a second time. They're not going to give you a free Ninja. Obviously, that's not the way it works. And obviously, if you want to awaken or empower Ninja, then you can exchange, I think, a Nobel for it. So they've already got a system for duplicate systems for Ninja. You're not going to be able to get a second one. However, if you accidentally sold or fed or got rid of your Ninja, then you will still get the existing player login pack as well. So if you haven't got him on your account, you get him on your account. If you have him already, you won't get him. And it does look like they're probably going to be doing some sort of Heroes Path, Deck of Fates event or something for Ninja's Perfect Soul. And he does become very strong with this crit damage, because what you've got to remember, he's increasing his crit damage by 25% multiplicatively. So what I mean by that is, it's not plus 25%, it's take whatever crit damage I have, multiply it by 25%. So if you give him 38% crit damage, he's actually getting not 38% crit damage, but rather he is getting 47% crit damage. So you're almost like getting a lot of the bonuses here for this, and also the 75. If they do it, they'll probably give you a 4 or 5 star. That's what they normally do with these sort of events. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to drop this update while Hell Hades is away. There's probably a picture on the thumbnail of where Hell Hades is. I think he's gone away to one of the Spanish states or something. I'm not really sure. He's having a nice time. But as always on Clockwork, the biggest Raid Shadow Legends news drops when Hell Hades is not around to talk about it. So I just jumped on here to get this uploaded so that there was something out there for you. I will be doing a video on the HH Gaming Network that kind of breaks down how to build Ninja, how to use him. Is he still viable in all these different content areas? Where can you use him? Especially for all you players who have never had him to experiment with him and don't know where he's going to be. It might unlock some new content areas for you that you were previously stuck on, especially if you don't have the Newts and the Mariuses and the Wallmaster Arthurians and the Acrisias of the game. If you don't have those, then actually he's very, very, very good. It's a great champion to have. If you're an endgame player, you might be thinking, okay, well, I don't really need him. I've got better options. But even then, it's nice that we can get a champion that we could never get before back in our rosters, right? It was very frustrating. It's really cool now that everyone can get it, and it's really exciting news, guys. So make sure you keep an eye out on the HH Game Network as well for the actual guide. I'm sure when Hell Hades is back, he will probably do his own updated Ninja guide as well when he has time, but he can't exactly do a champion guide next to the pool, and he is taking a bit of a breather, which is good and important. But there we go, guys. That's it all from me. Make sure you like, subscribe to Hell Hades channels if you haven't already. You know, all those usual YouTube things, and I will catch you guys later.